If you start with daily chart, just I want to give a quick update. First of all, if you refer to our analysis, since the price was within here, we come up with the supports. And as we can see, the price could break the first one. And even there was a breakout of the second, but the price couldn't tag the 1480 because with the breakout of the 1480, even we can expect the price drop to 1.3k. All right. Now we don't want to see the breakout of this one. That's even we want to see whether the price can reverse from here or not. Okay. At least reversal similar to what we have here. And in that case, this one can turn to a deeper correction, a more complex correction or deeper. Anyway, based on daily chart, if we put this low relative to the previous low, and if we refer to the indicators, we see we have a divergence, which based on the Bitcoin, we didn't have. All right. And that's mean if I get any opportunity for buy within this one, based on lower time frame, I will take it. It doesn't mean the price is going to start from here. As I mentioned, we can expect the price continue and drop and even break the 1480 and even drop to 1.3k. But it doesn't mean we cannot look for buy. If I get any opportunity for buy, any trade setup based on lower time frame, I will take it. Okay. But we want to see what's the next. We start with the higher time frame. If we move to daily monthly chart, we don't see much things. The only things is we have been looking for this deeper correction, and we want to see the breakout of any of this resistance, which is too early to discuss about that. That's why we move to a lower time frame. We move to weekly chart, and whatever we have based on weekly chart is similar to what we have based on daily. That's mean with the breakout of the 1.6, I mean this line we can look for, sorry, 1480, we can look for 1.3k. All right, and at this point I'm looking at this one as a flat for one move up. Okay, and in that case, if we get this move with the breakout of this top, we can look for 2480 following by 2.9k. All right, but we want to see whether this is the only correction or we can expect the price to consolidate here and drop to 1.3k. And as I mentioned, at this point, based on daily and weekly chart, I don't see any trade setup. That's why we have to look for trade based on lower time frame. But the only things I can see based on daily chart, we have a divergence. All right, that's why if I get any opportunity for buy from here, I will take it. But as I mentioned, based on daily, I don't see any trade setup. And if I move to lower time frame based on forward chart, all right, the only thing is based on forward chart, if you put this low relative to the previous low, if we put our indicator, we see there is a breakout, and in the bigger picture, we see we have a divergence. But if we put this low relative to the previous this low, we don't see the divergence. All right, if we refer to the indicators. Now, which one we should consider, it depends on the strategy the traders that are using. But for me, as I mentioned, based on daily, I'm looking for the divergence, and I'm not really I mean, I don't want to, I don't care about the forward chart at this point. But if I want to look for trade, I'm looking for this one. If I get any opportunity for buy from here, at least I will look for one move up. Then from there, I want to see whether the price can break this correction, or at least the break. We can see the breakout of the 1740 or not. Okay, that's mean at this point I'm looking at this. How we can look for trade at this point based on forward chart, we don't see any trade setup. And if I move to lower time frame, if we move to 1 hour chart, the best option is if this one turned to flat, we see one more drop, we see this one turn to flat, one move up as a sharp move flag based on 1 hour or 15 minutes, then we can look for next move, right? But at this point, the only way to look for the trade to have put over entry above here, which is in that case, we want a price sharply tag, break and continue. And if the price tag and within the first or maximum second hours, we see there is no continuation, we shouldn't keep the trade. We should take out the trade. Okay, but I need to mention that having entry above here is very risky for those traders. They want to look for trade by having entry above this one, because simply the price can tag and drop. That's why whoever wants to look for buy from here by having entry above here, above this top, they should look for the continuation as a sharp move and breakout. And if the price tag within the first 2 hours there is no continuation, they should take out the trade. Okay, we can look for trade by having entry above here, but it's not a really good idea, and it's not the best. The best is that we see one more drop, we conform with this flat, then reversal. Mostly we have to, we look for sharp move flag. Mostly we have to look for, in that case, we have to look for the trade based on 15-minute chart. If we get that option, is the best. Anyway, it depends on the strategy the traders are looking for. If I get any opportunity for buy from here, I will take it. And in this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.